Hello, we have here a very antique version. This is an antique copy of the Sefer HaBachur. This is on Dikduk, which is Hebrew grammar, and this was compiled by a very chashuv, old rabbi. We'll see in a minute. And it was given, there was a haskama, the approbation for it was given by Harav Landau Zatzal. I'm pretty sure that's who it was, the Noda B'Yehuda. The Noda B'Yehuda, let's take a look at it, at some of it right now. So this is called Sefer HaBachur. In other words, it's for young students that are learning Torah, first learning Sefer HaBachur. L'hamedaktek Hagadol Eliyahu HaLevy HaAshkenazi. Oh, this is the Medaktek Hagadol, the great grammatician, Rabbi Eliyahu HaLevy HaAshkenazi. Chibaro Lahargil HaBachurim. This was compiled to acclimate the Bechurim, the young students, Be'atchalos, Be'yasodos, Lashon HaKodesh. This is to let them know about the fundamentals of the foundations of Lashon HaKodesh, the holy tongue, the Hebrew, the Lashon HaKodesh. V'nitfas pa'amayim v'shalosh al yidei ha'mechaber atzmo. It was printed 2 times and then a 3rd time by the mechaber, by the one that compiled it. V'im kefi asher barov yomim harbe chachma. And since, according to the length of days, as the days go by, wisdom increases with Hashem's help. One learns more and more with Hashem's help, and wisdom increases. So more new divrei Torah are introduced to the person, or amitios b'melachas hazos, and true new chidushim or to this malacha, this great work. Kain hosef v'gara tamid v'yisatkos biho atokos ho acharonos. So therefore, many new things were added. True, and also vigara. In other words, things were detracted also because were taken away because some things might not have been 100%. So that was taken out. In other words, as one learns more, and so the new things, the new correct things were taken in, and some things that might have been something of a mistake were taken out. As we get more and more editions, it becomes more improved. Min harishonos, so it becomes more improved from the rishonos, from the earlier ones. B'chol zos lo bo hasefer l'shalemuso hein mitzad hadefus hein mitzad ha'ataka. Still, the Sefer did not come to its completeness. Hein mitzad hadefus, whether from the printing, hein mitzad ha'ataka, from also ataka. We can look that up. We can with Hashem's help. Kasher yishbot betzedek mi sheyesh od biyado meha seforim shenidbesu b'chayav. Kasher yishbot betzedek. As we evaluate, judge betzedek in righteousness. Mi sheyesh od biyado, he who has in his possession meha seforim shenidbesu b'chayav, from the seforim that were printed during his lifetime. The acharei moso kedefus od bekila kedisha lublin, and after, even after when he passed away, Bitfuso, when he Nitfus, it was, so even after he passed away, this was a great Sefer, and it was printed one more time in his Kehillah Kedisha, in his Kehillah, his community in Lublin. Hagam Nimtza Bo Kitzas Nuschaos Mitukanos. So we found more Nuschaos, more versions Mitukanos that were fixed up. In other words, everything it was improved even more. Efshar klal lilmod bo mitzad shelo nakadu hamekomos harouyim lehinaked. Efshar klal lilmod bo. It's impossible to learn it mitzad shelo nakdu hamekomos harouyim lehinaked. If the places didn't have the nakudos, the vowels, they didn't have the nakudos, then it's really, you can't learn it 100% the way it should be learned. Velo haroi mekom hapesukim, velo harau makom hapesukim, and also the places of the pesukim in the Torah were not shown. So in other words, this edition does have those. This does have the nakudos. Does it have the nakudos? In certain places it must have the nakudos. But anyway, it does have for sure the Mara Makomos, the places where it comes from, where the quotes. In other words, here this says Kimo V'od vav hahipuch kam li'olam Kimo vayavdel Elokim, Hashem vayavdel Elokim, Hashem separated. This is talking about the vav, and it says Bereshis Aleph, right from Bereshis Aleph. Here, this is Shemos Ches. V'ha'ayin b'tzirei al harov kemo v'hachpei des libo. V'hachpei des libo, Shemos Ches. V'hachpei des libo, and it became, his heart became heavy. That's in Shemos Ches. So in other words, the places, here, and this is the Nekudos. These are the Nekudos. Also, the vowels. So in other words, they show the Mara Mekomos, the places where it comes from in the Torah. So anyway, this is an improved edition of this Holy Sefer. And we'll take a look at the Haskama of the Noda B'Yehuda. The Noda B'Yehuda in a minute or two. Efshar lilmod, klal lilmod bo mitzad shelo nekto b'kamekomos haroyim. It's impossible to learn it without the nekodos, without the vowels. V'lo herao mekom pesukim, and without showing the places where the pesukim are. So here it does show it. V'hinei b'shnas tov kuv chav zayin hadvisuhu b'kehillah kedisha Berlin. In that year, tov kuv chav zayin, it can be figured out. Hitvisuhu, it was printed in the Kehillah Kedisha Berlin. Mitukan, Mikol Efshar Haya Lefanov, it was fixed. Mikol Efshar Haya Lefanov, from everything that was before it. In other words, the other editions, it was even improved further. Achein Gam Shema Kishaero Shagios Harbe Pa'am Ha'adifo Pa'am Ha'chasiro. So in other words, let's say there might have been some mistakes. Pa'am Ha'adifo, sometimes it was improved. Pa'am Ha'chasiro, one time it was. So in other words, as the editions go on, it was improved. And Pa'am Ha'chasiro, and sometimes there was a Ha'chasiro, there was something that was missing, or so that it was put in. Kamo milos asher he sab, many words asher he some words asher he sabu ha'orer havonas ha'inyan asher ha'orer, which will help havonas ha'inyan, the explanation, the understanding. Havonas ha'inyan, that's the explanation, the understanding. Havana means understanding ha'inyan of the topic. Milvad kilo nisharu gam echad mesefarim ohem. Milvad, apart from the fact kilo nisharu gam echad mehasfarim ohem, that there were not even one of these farim were left over for whatever reason. They must have been lost. In other words, they became very, very scarce. V'yohavei melacha hazos asher rabu, v'yohavei hamelacha hazos, and the people that love this work to do the right thing and to get the Sefer out, asher rabu ato, that became more. Many of them new people that wanted to get this Sefer out, the holy work. Kimo rabu chafshuhu kizahav v'lo matza'uhu. Many people that wanted to learn the fundamentals of dikduk, of the Hebrew grammar, tried looked for this like gold. V'lo matza'uhu, they were not able to find it. B'chein, therefore, nit'oreru anashim bakiyim. People that were Bekim, that were experts, they got themselves up, they strengthened themselves, they awakened themselves in this work, vidvisuhu mechodesh, and they vidvisuhu, the fuss means to print it. They printed it mechadash from new. They did a new printing. Gam, they also hosifu olav ha'oros litoeles hatalmidim. They put many things, corrections, ha'oros lito, or things that can guide one, litoeles hatalmidim, for the sake of the talmidim, of the students, ulahakil al hamatchilim, and ulahakel, to make it easier, al hamatchilim, people that are starting to learn the Torah. Alamatchilim, Nitvas Po, Prague. It was Nitvas. It was printed Po, Prague, and here in Prague. Bishnas Tovkuf Memtes, the Prague Cotton. Tachas Memsheles Adonenu Hadir, the great master. In other words, the Kaiser Hadir. Chassid, HaKaisar, the Kaiser Joseph, Hasheni, Joseph the second, Hashem Yorim Kiso, Hashem should, Yorim Kiso should make his crown, elevate his crown, in other words, his Melucha, Yomim V'Shomim, Vishanim, Amen. In other words, they gave a bracha to the Kaiser Joseph the second, Joseph Hasheni. This is by Carolus Fifcher. This is the chief Reg Liber Hebraic. He must have been the chief for the library, the Hebraic library, the chief Carolus Fisher, Carolus Fisher. This, in other words, this is his, that he says, this is a good saying here, this is good. This is the Haskama of Hakoton Yechezkel Segel Landau, Rabbi Yechezkel Landau, that's the Noda B'Yehuda. This is a very important thing. Laman lo loked ish b'mitzuda ros. People shouldn't be trapped in a bad trap. V'yavon ora masik gvul. Oh, this is about that one of masik gvul, of overstepping one's bounds. In other words, to take somebody else's a book, to steal a copyright, God forbid. Vehu lo yodea v'yashem. Vehu lo yoda v'yashem, and he doesn't know v'yashem, and he's over on this. Chas v'shalom modiim anu b'zeh, we make it known on this. Ki yesh biyodenu haskamos me'adonenu moreinu v'rabbeinu hagon hagadol ha'meforsim, from our great rabbi HaMeforsim, who was very well known, Kavod Marinu Rev Yechezkel HaLevy Av Bedin V'rosh Mesifta Tekilasenu, Rev Yechezkel HaLevy Landau, Shalo Yasik Ish Mibnei Amenu, that nobody from our people should be Masik Givul, should overstep the bounds of copyright of this holy Sefer. Esgivuleinu lahadfis hasefer zeh sheinis toch eser shonim, that shouldn't copy this sefer inside of 10 years. Meyom kilus hadfus. In other words, from the time that this was printed, 10 years. They should not copy this, so that this will give the person, the hadfis, the matris, the printer, time to make a living from this. Ki am ha'aros v'hein b'li ha'aros, bein al yedei atzmo, bein al yedei geirei delay, whether by himself or other people. And so, okay, let's take a look. So that's, in other words, that shouldn't be copied. Liachar shereinu advarim ha'ela lefnei Harav agon v'shem tachtenu b'ksav yosher divrei emes. So after this was shown to the Rav Gadol, to the great Rav, so he wrote these divrei emes. He wrote these words, these true words. Sheina davar shekavar nosati haskama alatfosas Sefer HaBachur. It's true that he, Rav Yechezkel Landau, HaLevy Landau, Shekvar Nosati, he gave a haskama, the agreement that this should be printed, Sefer HaBachur, the Sefer HaBachur, V'nachon hadavar, and it's very right. Ki bevadei chochmas hadikdok hu tzorech gadol lihatefilus, latfilos, lihispalel, velashon tzach, that it's very important. The dikdok is very important. Tzorech gadol, it's a very great need. Latfilos, for when one davens, lihispalel, to daven, velashon tzach, in a clear way. One should understand what one is davening, what one is praying. V'gam be'esek Torah shebeksav, and also be'esek Torah shebeksav, and be'esek, when one is occupying himself in Torah shebeksav, the written Torah, the Chumash, the Nevi'im, Ksuvim, the Tanakh, the Kro Karoi, one should read it the right way that it was written. Zohir, be very careful. Be benegina satam, in the nigun, the tam, the right way that it is set forth to read it. In other words, there's a nigun, there's a tune that it should be written in. Al mechono melael milra, the right way, melael milra, which way it should, the word should be stressed, melael milra. V'yamnam tov hadavar, it's true. Tov hadavar, it's very true. Shiargilo HaBachurim atzmam, that the young Talmidim should acquaint themselves, they should get themselves in the habit of bazeh, of learning the Sefer, of the basics of dikduk, kemo chatzi shah, o shah, a half an hour or an hour, l'chol hayoter, whatever one can, b'chol yom, every day, aval lo liyos nimshach biyoter achar chochma zu, but one shouldn't be drawn more than necessary after this chochma, after this wisdom. In other words, not the whole day, not 6 hours a day. In other words, a certain amount, a half an hour seder or an hour, levalos zman, and to have his time consumed al zeh on this, ki bi'achar de'le'ol yirake le'ol. In other words, one shouldn't put too much into this. One should go for the learning, the things that have to really be learned, the emistic things that one has to really know. Yirake le'ol. B'shara shehu limud haTalmud. So b'shara shehu limud haTalmud. One should be learning really the Talmud, the Gemara, v'haposkim, and the poskim are the halachic rabbanim that wrote the psak halacha, that wrote the way the halacha, the way it should be. In other words, the Talmud is the main thing, and poskim. In other words, like the Shulchan Aruch, and the Tur, and the Chayei Adam. These are the rabbanim that know how the halacha works. Kizehu, and also, of course, in the later years would be the Igros Moshe, the Divros Moshe. Kizehu chayenu, because this is our life. Kizehu chayenu, this is our life. In other words, the Gemara, the Talmud, and also the poskim. V'zeh ikar haTorah. This is the main part of the Torah. Ukvar hizihiru Chazal, and the Chazal, the Chachamim, the wise Rabbanim, they gave us a warning. Mina'o b'neichem min ha'hegyon. Mina'u b'neichem min ha'hegyon. Keep your children from min ha'hegyon, from too much speculation. Over Talmud Bavli, Yotze gam yedei chovas Torah shebeksav, and the Yehuda says that in the Talmud Bavli, the Gemara from Babylonian Talmud, Yotze gam yedei chovas Torah shebeksav, one is also can fulfill the mitzvah of learning Torah shebeksav, of learning the Torah of the Chumash and the Tanakh. So he says, the Talmud Bavli, in the Talmud Bavli, Yotze gam yedei chovas Torah shebeksav. So one can be, if one learns the Talmud Bavli, one is also Yotze, he is fulfilling his obligation to learn the Torah shebeksav, the written Torah, because there is a lot of the written Torah in the Talmud Bavli. And it's explained there too. V'chulahu is nohi bei v'lachein atem bechorei chemed shim'u elai. So therefore, the Noda Yehuda says, you, the wonderful Bachurim, the wonderful young Talmidim, that are learning Torah, Shimoy, listen to him. He's saying you should listen to him. He's saying, listen to me, listen to him. You should have your souls live, save your souls, save your lives. V'isku kol hayom b'ikore haTorah. V'isku kol hayom b'ikore Torah. You should occupy your whole day b'ikore haTorah, in the main parts of the Torah, the real important parts of the Torah. וכמו חצי שעה או שעה תעסיקו במקרא ובחוכמת הדקדוק. And chatzi shah for a half an hour, or shah for an hour in a day, ta'asku b'mikra v'chochmas hadikduk. You should occupy yourselves b'mikra and Torah in the mikra in the actual chumash for a half an hour a day. V'chochmas hadikduk and the chochmas hadikduk, the Chochma, the wisdom of the dikduk of the Hebrew of the dikduk of the grammar of the Hebrew. And both of them will be yitkayim b'yedchem, you will have possession of. If you, let's say, a half an hour a day, you learn the chachma of the dikduk, and also, of course, the more importantly, the Torah shebiksav. You learn, and then the rest of the day you're learning the Talmud. Both of them will be. You will have a complete understanding of, and you will keep it. V'chayfetz Hashem b'yedchem, and the thing that Hashem loves will be in your hands, and Hashem will love this. Yatzliach divrei eleh. V'chayfetz Hashem b'yedchem. V'chayfetz Hashem b'yedchem. And Hashem will love your ways and make you matzliach. Will make you successful. Divrei eleh. Hakosev l'kvod haTorah. This is Hakosev l'kvod haTorah. This is all written for the kavod, for the honor of the Torah. Po, Prag, Yom, Vav, Tes, Vav, Av, Tav, Kuf, Mem, Tes. All of this is written for the kavod of the Torah. Po, Prag, in Prague. Tes, Vav, Av, the 2 of. That's the 15th of Av, so that was just yesterday. Tav, Kuf, Mem, Tes. Hakoton, Yechezkel, Segel, Landau. This is a Reb Yechezkel Landau. That's the note of Yehuda. He's saying that one should learn the main thing, the Talmud and the Torah, the Talmud Bavli. And then one should learn a half an hour a day or an hour a day, the Chachma of Dikduk, of the Hebrew grammar, the grammar of the Lashon Kodesh. And of course the Torah itself, but he says that that the Torah is included in the learning of the Gemara because it says of a Talmud Bavli, Yotze Gam Yedei Chovas Torah. One is Yotze, one is fulfilling the Chovas Torah Shebeksav. If one learns the Talmud Bavli the whole day, for many hours a day, someone is also Yotze, the Chovas of Torah Shebeksav, the learning of the Torah. The Chalo is Nohi. Okay. And Shemus Anoshim Asher Nidvu Libam Lavo Al HaChotom. These are the people that gave of their hearts. They gave perhaps money, funds to print the Sefer. It's by alphabetical order. These are the people. It says Adonenu Morenu Harav Hagon Hamaforsim Av Bezdin Tekilosenu. This could have been Rabbi Yechezkel Landau. That's all. So this is samples of the Chachma Maimar of Dikduk, Maimar Rishon Beveir Gezeres Hapolim Ve'nechlak L'Shlosha Eser Ikarim. That's the ha'pa'olim. Pa'olim is, I think, a verb, v'nechalak, and it's in chalak. It's divided into shlosha asar ikarim, into 13 ikarim, 13 principles. So ikar rishon, bechalukas sharshei lashon hakodesh, shmona chalakim. You should know, ki kol sharshei lashon hakodesh, nechlakim l'shnei minei pa'olim. One should know that all of the sharshei, all of the roots of Lashon HaKodesh, of the holy language of Hebrew, nechalakim l'shnei minei pa'olim, are divided into two pa'olim. B'chol po'el l'sheish gezeros. Every po'el l'sheish gezeros. It's different divisions, gezeros. B'chol gezerah l'shiva binyanim, and every gezerah is l'shiva into 7 binyanim. B'chol binyan is l'shish zmanim, and every binyan l'shish zmanim. B'chol zman l'shnei minim, b'chol min l'shnei misaprim. B'chol misparim. B'chol mispar l'shlosha gufim. B'chol guf dabor miyuchad. Yata ivar kol echad v'echad. He's going to explain each one. That's a monumental task. So this goes into the rules and the dinim, the rules, the way to learn and to all about Lashon HaKodesh, and how it is. So this is Sefer HaBachur. Sefer HaBachur about Dikduk, that's the Hebrew grammar of the Lashon HaKodesh. And it has, very importantly, it has the haskama of Harav HaKatan. He called himself HaKatan Yechezkel Samach Gimel Lamed. He was very modest, very, very modest. Yechezkel Landau, that's the Node Be Yehuda. Yeshikoach. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Zayt Matzliach, and you're learning Kol Tov.